Buzzer TV presents vintage game shows on Amazon.
Shuffle, cut, deal, and play. Someone's going to win today on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And welcome to Card Sharks. Nice to have you all here with us. Gene Wood, your poems. Let's open the board and get to the cards. Hello, Janice and Ann. If you will, please load in the cards to brand new decks of cards for a brand new match with these fine Card Sharks. Debbie Robinson, our champion. Hi, Debbie. How are you? You're going to remind us, first of all, about yourself, right?
Yeah. I'm Debbie Robinson. I work part-time in a grocery store. I'm married to the most wonderful person in the world, and we like to show our dogs, backpack, and the thrill of whitewater rafting.
Yeah, now, Debbie, I remember as we ended the last show, you were all in tears because you won some money. How much did you want to win, and what did you want to do with it?
Well, I came here to win $200 for a paint job for my '54 Chevy truck, and now I'm going to get a house.
Yeah, you needed $4,000 to get a house,
right?
And she won $6,800, and that's nice. That you started on your house. We're happy about that. And we're meeting the challenger for the first time, Lee Gustafson. Hi, Lee. Nice to have you here. Good, Luca. Why don't you tell us about yourself, sir?
Well, I work for the fire department, and I work in a camp with the inmate crews for forest fires, brush fires fighting.
With inmates from prisons?
Right. I lead a crew.
How are they? Good workers?
Yes, they're excellent workers.
That's super. That's nice. That's a good thing. Good to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Good luck in the match. Good luck to each of you. And each player has his or her own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go on the air. You notice I said his or her because we got letters from English teachers who said you can't say their deck because each is his or her. So, his or her deck of 52 playing cards for the English teachers. The red cards on top will be played by the champions, Debbie, and the lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Lee. And the object of the game to work your way across the board, predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question based on a poll of 100 people. And Debbie, we'll start with a question to you. We surveyed 100 women. We asked them a ridiculous question. If we gave you $1,000, would you shave your head? How many women said they would shave their head?
Oh, no. Depends on how bad they need the money. I'm going to say maybe 25.
25. How about if we put it this way to you, Debbie? If you had $3,000 and needed one more for the house, what would you feel then?
I would shave my head.
She says 25. Lee, do you think it's higher or lower than 25?
It depends so much on how much they need the money. I think it's lower. I think they need their hair.
You say lower.
Lower.
They need the hair. Lee, if it is lower, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Debbie. The actual number of greedy women or collaborators, remember that, who would shave their head for $1,000 is 33. It's not lower. Debbie. That's a lot of money to a lot of people. Debbie, we'll take a look at your base card. You have a 4. Now, you won the question. You have the right to change it.
No, I'll keep it. I want to go higher.
Higher than a 4.
Yeah.
King. Now, remember, Debbie, you can freeze or continue. It's always your decision.
Lower.
What are you going to go?
Lower.
Lower than a king. It's another king. It is not lower. It's the same. And you lose both of them. That means Lee gets a chance to play off his base card, a 10. You can't change it. You didn't win the question. Lee, call this.
Okay, the next card will be lower.
Lower than a 10.
Oh,
It's a 4.
Okay, on the way. I'd like to try the next card. I think it'll be higher.
Higher than a 4. Oh, attack. Now, 2 cards to protect. What are you going to do?
I'm going to freeze right there.
You'll freeze it right there on the jack. We'll move the freeze bar over. Can't take those cards away from you. You need just 2. And as Janice fills in the spaces for Debbie, she needs 4. Lee, the question to you this time. We asked 100 priests across the country. Priests. Do you think possession of marijuana should be legalized? How many priests said marijuana should be legalized?
It's hard to tell where priests are in there. About 44.
44.
44.
44 priests say marijuana should be legalized, Debbie.
I don't think they're going to think it should be legalized. I think they're going to think it should be decriminalized. So I'm going to say lower.
You say lower.
Yeah.
Splitting the legal hairs there, Debbie. Oh, you're proud of yourself. You may be wrong, but you're proud of yourself. The actual number of priests who said marijuana should be legalized is 50. It's not lower. Lee, do you want to play this, Jack, or change it now? You have that right by winning the question.
I didn't want to play it before. I'm not going to play it now. Give me a really good card.
You're going to change it?
Really good card.
I must say, you're surprising me, Lee, because you must play this one.
I'll play it. Okay, I'll play it.
See that?
All right. It must be some kind of omen. Next one's going to be lower.
Lower than a jack. It's
okay.
A 6. One card for the win.
I'm going to go ahead. Try to do it higher. See if I can win the game.
If this is higher than a 6, you've won the first game in our best 2 out of 3 match. Higher than a 6?
Yes! Okay.
Anderson clear the board. Game number 1 with $100 to lead. The winner of the match plays the money cards for thousands. We'll be right back for game 2 right after this. And we are back. So, Lee, you've got game number 1 and $100. Janice, you'll fill in the spaces. The same 2 decks of cards. Debbie, I must say, I was surprised by that question with the priest, too. I didn't think it would be 50. I'm often surprised. I find out as you do.
I'm glad it's getting more liberal, though.
Okay. See how nice you feel. Now, would you feel that way if you don't win this game?
No.
Okay. Debbie, you need this game to tie it up. Then we start with a question to you. We asked 100 men. If someone could produce a magic photograph which shows how you will look in 10 years, would you want to see it? How many men said they would want to see it?
I think most men are curious and are going to want to know. I'm going to say 70.
70 would like to see that photograph.
I think most men and women are going to be curious about that. I think even more than 70. I think the number's going to be higher.
You say higher. Would you like to see what
yes,
you're
I
going to
sure
look like?
would.
You would, huh?
Yeah, looking forward to getting older.
Oh, okay. The actual number of men who would want to see how they'll look in 10 years is 75. It's higher, Lee. Yes. Your base card for this game, Lee, is a 3.
Just fine. The next card will be higher.
Higher than a 3, it is a jack.
Nothing to lose. The next card's going to be lower.
Jack looks a little better when you got a game on your belt.
You bet. You bet.
Lower than a jack. No, it's a king. It's not lower. You lose both the cards. Debbie gets a chance to play an 8.
Oh.
Ooh, bad card, but you got to play it, Deb.
I'm going to go with the odds and say lower.
Lower. Oh, the odds are either way, Deb.
Oh, well, you know.
Lower than an 8. And she's right. It's a 4.
All right, higher.
Higher than a 4. It is a queen.
All right, lower.
Continuing on, lower than a queen. Yes, it's a jack. Now you could lose them all or you could tie up the match, Debbie. What are you going to do?
Lower.
You're going to go for it. Lower than a jack to tie up the match. Yes! They're tied at 1-1. Janice, if you will, set up for the tiebreaker. And each player with 1 game and $100. If Debbie wins the tiebreaker, we got to pay for a new set. My goodness. All right, here we go. Just 3 cards up there and 3 questions here. Someone will get to the money cards very quickly. Lee, the question to you. We asked 100 married men, if you had to take either a vow of poverty or a vow of chastity, which would you choose? How many married men said they would take a vow of chastity?
7.
7. You married, Lee?
Yes, I am.
Which one would you take?
I'd be poor.
Debbie, he says 7 men would rather take the vow of chastity. Higher or lower?
That's got to be so close. Oh. Lower.
Lower.
Lower. They're fools if they don't say it.
The actual number of married men who would take a vow of chastity rather than a vow of poverty is 27. It's not low. My goodness, Lee.
I don't believe it.
Wow. Well, listen, we get some strange people. Lee, your base card is a king.
Yes, sir. And the next card will be lower.
Lower than a king. It is an 8. Oh, now, right up the middle with one card to go for the win, Lee. What are you going to do?
I'm going to freeze.
You're going to freeze.
I'm going to freeze.
Does not want to take the risk. Needing
No,
that one
don't let her play the
card.
cards.
Question to you, Debbie. We asked 100 married women if you could take either a vow of poverty or a vow of chastity, which would you choose? How many married women said they would take a vow of chastity?
Oh, not very many. I'm going to say 17.
17. Lee, higher or lower?
Gotta go from the last question. I'm going to say it's higher.
You're going to say it's higher. As I recall, it was 27 men. The actual number of married women who would take a vow of chastity rather than a vow of poverty is 38. It's higher, Lee.
Okay.
Now, Lee, you can change that 8 if you'd like.
Change that 8, and I like it.
2, a 3.
Fine.
Great change, Lee.
Okay. Next card has to be higher.
This is higher than a 3. We have a new champion on Card Sharks. If not, Debbie's still in it for the win. Higher than a 3. Yes! Congratulations, Lee. Debbie, thank you so much for joining us, and we're so delighted that you can win the money to get the down payment.
I know, I am too.
Send us a picture of the house, okay?
I will. You're handsomer in person than you are on TV, too.
Thank you, Debbie. She's leaving us with $6,900. Debbie Robinson, thank you. Come on down here, Lee. Congratulations. We'll be right back with the money cards right after this. And we're back with our new champion, Lee Gustafson. You said you won a little. You've already got $200.
$200 is fine. A little more will be a little finer.
Okay, then let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on up, Lee. And, of course, that $200 you won, that's yours to keep. You're not going to lose that, but now we're going to give you brand new cards and new money to play with. This time you're going to bet that money. Starting on the bottom line, you've got $200 and these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. And again, your decision how you bet them. Now, $50 minimum bets until you get to the top card, the big bet. There you must bet at least half the money. Good luck, Lee. There's a lot of money up there if you can do it. Here's $200. And as in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards, starting with a 4. Not a bad card, Lee.
That's a pretty good card. I think I'm going to play it.
You're going to play it. All right, Lee, you've got $200 and a 4. What's your bet on this card?
Oh, I think I'll bet $200 that the next card's going to be higher.
The whole thing.
Whole thing, all the way.
$200. Higher than a 4.
Yes!
All right! You've got $400
Let's go for another.
and an 8 now.
Well, I'd really like to change it, but I can't. I'll bet $100 that the next card's going to be higher. $100, the next card's going to be higher.
Higher than an 8 for $100. No, it's a 3. And you lose 100, but you gain a better card.
I'm still there. I'm going to bet all 300 that the next card's going to be higher.
Whole thing.
Good one to move up. Good one.
Higher than
good
a
one.
3. Yes,
That's
it's a 6.
good enough. It's good enough.
We're up to 600. And we move the 6.
Okay.
Add the other 200. Now, Lee, you've got $800 and a 6.
I'm going to bet $800 that the next card's higher than that 6. 800, yes, all of it.
Everything on a 6.
That's right.
You're a gambler, Lee.
That's why I'm here.
$800 higher than a 6.
Yeah! That's a lot. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You gave me the best card
Now,
to death.
Lee, now after betting 800 on the 6, I could maybe guess what your next bet's going to be.
Go ahead and guess it.
I think you're going to bet it all, Lee.
You're right on. And I'll bet the next card's lower.
$1,600 lower than an ace.
Yeah! I'll take that 6 again.
$3,200 now with that 6.
You won't guess it this time.
No, I don't want to guess it, Lee.
I'm betting $100 that the next card's higher.
I don't understand your logic, but it works.
It doesn't matter. Just win it. Okay.
$100. Higher than a 6.
Okay, I'll take the $100.
$3,300 and a 9.
Okay.
And we move it up to the big bet. Now, Lee, You must bet at least $1,650. You can bet more. You have $3,309. What's your big bet?
Oh, $2,500. That the next card's lower. $2,500. If the next card's lower.
$2,500 bet on this turn of the cards. Lower? No, it's a queen. But you finished up with $800 there.
$1,000.
That's right. That's an even 1,000. Yes, indeed. 200 in the game, and that is 1,000.
Just fine.
You are a gambler.
Why not?
How come you went high with the 1-6 and then low with the other? The bet.
Well, what do you go on? What's your feeling?
Just instinct.
Just what you're feeling.
My feeling right now is that the people that pay the bills want us to say something, so we'll be right back right after this with a new challenger. Ready to be a new challenger? And let's load up 2 brand new decks of cards there, Janice. And we'll meet our next player on Card Sharks. You know, if you ever get over your shyness, Eva Reed, it'll be nice to... Hello there, Eva. Nice to have you here. Won't you tell us about yourself?
Oh, gee, you got me there. Well, I'll tell you what.
Well, if you don't want to, well,
I'm just a little old lady, but I'm not from Pasadena. I'm in my 60s, pushing 70. But just remember, I'm from Long Beach, and I'm 29, and I'm holding.
29 and holding.
I'm 29, and I'm holding.
And Eva, I got a feeling you're probably holding on tight, too, love.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
What did you forget?
Today is my son's birthday in Colorado Springs. I forgot to send him a card. He's 41 years old. Hi, Jim.
You know how expensive that card was on commercial television?
I know, but I got a great-grandchild, too.
Well, good. I think we better play. We could have the Eva Reed show here, but let's play Card Sharks, all right?
Yeah, let's.
Good luck. Each player has their own deck there. Eva plays the blue cards and Lee the red cards. We'll start with a question to you, Lee. We asked 100 married women, if you could hypnotize your husband, would you suggest that he become a more aggressive lover or a more tender lover? How many women said they would want their husband to be a more tender lover?
I tend to think it's going to be more the other way. I think this is going to be a low number, probably down around 24.
24. Eva, what do you think?
I would want a tender lover, you know, real tender. I'll say a little higher.
You say higher. All right.
Oh, give me that tender love.
I like the way you acted out, Eva. The actual number of women who would rather have their husband be a more tender lover than a more aggressive lover is 61. It's higher, Eva. Try a little tenderness every time. Eva, your base card is a 10. You want it?
Change it.
You must play this one. It's a 5.
Oh, that's worse. What? Higher.
Higher than a 5. It is a 7. She'll freeze right there. We'll move it over. And we'll get to the next question to you, Eva. Our man on the street traveled to Paris, France, where he asked 100 people, would you vote for a woman as president of France? How many Parisians said they would vote for a woman for president?
Nah.
How many?
I'd say, I don't think you want a woman president. They haven't got the brains.
How many?
What?
Give us an answer, Eva.
I'll say about 30.
30. Higher or lower than 30, Lee?
Lower.
The actual number of Parisians who would vote for a woman as president of France is 56. It's not lower. Eva. Yeah. Eva, you want to change that 7?
I want to change it, baby.
Change it to a king. Lower than a king. It's a 2. Higher than a 2. It's a 10. She'll freeze. Okay. So she needs just one card. Eva, I think if in another life you have the makings of a great rabble-rouser. We'll be right back with a commercial right after this. Well, that's about all the time we have for now. We're going to pick up next time where we leave off here. Eva, you need just one card to win the first game of the match. Did you think you'd do so well here?
No, but I know the Lord better be with me.
You're going to stay there. Lee, you and I will be back next time as bookends for the Eva Reed Show. Join us, won't you, on Card Shark. Bye-bye.
One of our polling groups will receive a Kelvinator microwave oven featuring temperature probe, 60-minute digital timer, energy-saving variable power slide selector, see-through window, buzzer signal, and bell chime timer furnished by Kelvinator. And some of our contestants will receive a Culligan water purifier. Have better drinking water with Culligan's new SuperGuard. Bigger capacity, more filtration. Enjoy better drinking from Culligan. And a home library of how-to books featuring Reston's best-selling New Money Dynamics by Vanita Van Caspel. A book to help your money grow for a new home, retirement, or your child's college expenses. And from Kinney Shoes, the great American shoe store, an up-to-the-minute selection of fashion footwear. Kinney Shoes not only fit your feet, they fit your life. And 2 days rental of HR's portable steam carpet cleaning system with a supply of cleaning chemicals. HR Carpet Care Centers available in supermarkets. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.